Hello, everyone. This is my 8-8 little group reading, galactic reading. It's going to be for anybody, especially for yourself. If you are in need of a reading just to get insight, today's a very special day. 8-8 celebrates a cosmic number because it's 8, which is also an amazing numerological number for money. But we're going to be talking about tarot, and I have this really pretty gold foil deck that is going to be our focus with our tarot. I'm going to do a reading for the commons, for everyone, for anybody who needs to hear this right now. And then I'm going to be talking about how to play with tarot yourself if you end up wanting to do it as well. That way you guys get to enjoy the tarot. And I just want to see in the highest good of everybody involved who will see this video, past, present, future. May I please see what is most important for everyone to know at this time. For the cosmic, for the galactic, for everyone. So, fun thing about tarot, I try to do a sort of prayer, as you heard at the very beginning. Luna, my cat, will be screaming, so if you hear her, you'll hear a beautiful cat. But when you're calling out and using a deck, I talked about this in other videos. I like to completely hand it over to the universe and whatever comes in my subconscious, my higher self, my guides. I'll say in the highest good of everybody involved, whoever I'm focusing on, which is going to be all of you, anybody watching. That way I'm able to get the proper information. There's no filter, there's no judgments, there's no thoughts behind it. It's just whoever's meant to hear it, that's what it is in the highest good. We pulled the 7 of Wands. It's a great card. This is overcoming challenges. Right now, I feel like a lot of people are going through a transition and like the whole world is changing. We're seeing a complete shift in our reality. So this is a great card for being able to get through the challenges, overcome them, grow past them. Great card as well. We have the Queen of Swords. This is discernment, and it's through the Divine Feminine. I imagine whoever will be watching me is probably mostly going to be people who are connected to their Divine Feminine. These are people that I would urge you, use discernment, trust your gut, trust yourself, trust who you are as a person, and use your judgment. This is a time to discern who's good for you, who's not good for you, clear out the clutter, get rid of things that don't work anymore. I love this card because this is a woman, if you think of her as a character, this is a woman who knows her worth. She knows what is right. She knows what's proper. She gets rid of the BS. That's what the sword is for. She slashes through BS, just like Ganesh, if you're familiar with the story of Ganesh. And overcoming any challenges that come up, just use your discernment, cut the cord, get rid of it, let go. It's time to move on. This is a time for us to be stepping into ourselves and being emotionally intelligent within our own self. I feel like even for men who will watch our masculine energy, that Divine Feminine representation is going to be something inside of you that is emotionally intuitive. It's a woman who is connected to how she feels and thinks, and she merges the two thoughts together. So she's not only discerning and using her wits about her, but also being able to be emotionally intelligent as well. And then last card that we have for the collective, 10 of Wands. This is hard work. As you can see, he's carrying all of the wands, pushing it forward, using all of that will, might. It's a great card, especially for that. So I'm going to share my screen here. Just make sure that you guys get to see one of my favorite websites that I actually use. This is literally one of the best sites that there are. If you're new to tarot, you're learning tarot, and you want to know it, I would go to trustedtarot.com, and there's a menu up here that you'll click, and you can go to the card meanings, where we have the major arcana, which I'll be talking about with you guys. I love the major arcana. They're my favorite. I also created a little cheat sheet for you guys in my school. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see that page because Who knows? Tech has been weird lately for me. But this is going to be your guys' guide. It's actually in my school. It's in the classroom section. You'll go down to the tarot, oracle, and divination cards. It'll take you straight to the page. I think it'll land on the first page where I talk a little bit about the history of tarot. And then we have your major arcana, which is what we'll be talking about today. So I put that in there for you guys as a cheat sheet, but I also utilize this from time to time. I love this website and it has really good meanings itself. So as we'll talk about our first card, which is the Fool, it's actually card 0 in the deck. So you'll see that it is listed as card 0, which is pretty cool. Here I put that it's new beginnings, leap of faith, innocence, soul journey, starting, divine trust. The time reference is suddenly, anytime within days, pretty quick timing. Love the Fool. It's a great card. It is Uranus, which is chaos, change, unexpected change. It's a great planet for that. And then the air element. The next card, which is really cool, is the Magician. That is number 1 in the deck. What's cool about these depictions is they actually have a past, present, future, a yes, no, and then key dates. I love that about that. But this is what the Magician looks like. The Magician is manifestation, will, personal power, consciousness, creation. It is a time reference for very soon, days to a week. And it is ruled by Mercury, which is communication. And this itself is said or believed to be Mercury, him or herself, which is really cool. The next card, personal favorite, High Priestess. Yeah, you can't get past how cool this card is. Look at how gorgeous she is. Number 2 in the deck. So intuition, hidden knowledge, the subconscious, the divine feminine wisdom. The hidden timing is often 1 to 2 lunar cycles. And obviously because of that is ruled by the moon. Sometimes also this is around like your gut. I love this card. It's one of my favorites. Then next is the Empress. The other thing that's really cool about these cards, which I probably should also put in here, other than the zodiac or the planet, each thing is ruled by that. So you'll see as we continue forward that there's a zodiac attached. So if you didn't know what you were, which I am a Gemini, so my card is the Lover's card, you can actually see what your card is, which is pretty cool. But next we'll be talking about the Empress, Venus. Love that card as well. This is what she looks like in all her glory. She reminds me of Virgo. She also reminds me of like Gaia, like Taurus energy. It's like very Earth Mama energy. Represents abundance, fertility, creation, nurturing, beauty, growth. Love it. It can be a very important female figure in your life too. It doesn't have to be your mom. It could be like a mentor, a teacher. It could be someone that you just really regard in high regards. Then we have the Emperor, which is ruled by Aries. There he is. And you can see the Aries reference here, which is cool with the ram. So the Emperor represents authority, structure, leadership, stability, father energy. Again, it can represent a male in your life, a strong male figure. There's a time reference here for you too, where the Empress can be 3 months. The Emperor can be 4 weeks. So after that, we have the Hierophant, ruled by Taurus. It is about tradition, spiritual teaching, institutions, sacred knowledge. Truth is amazing. Father energy, male figure, and then this would be a female figure. The Hierophant looks like this. And you can see like a spiritual teacher, someone who speaks, right? So that's why I was thinking like, when I look at this card, it's about speaking your truth. It's ruled by Taurus, slow and steady, so it can be over a period of time that you actually get this information. The next card is the Lover's card, ruled by Gemini. It's a pretty card. And you'll see later Temperance has the angel here. It's the same angel, I believe. So I feel like that's kind of a fun reference if you're familiar with astrology. Gemini and Sagittarius are opposite. So it's funny that the Temperance card has the angel and so does Gemini because they're opposite cards. The Lovers represent soul alignment, relationships, choices from the heart, union. Sometimes it could be like a marriage or like partnership, and that could be any type of partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be work related. I've pulled that card many times with work clients, so that's a good reference. The Chariot, ruled by Cancer. It is victory through willpower, control, moving forward. A very interesting card. The Strength card, ruled by Leo, which has actually the lion on it, which is great. Like if you're trying to remember the cards, these are like cheat sheets, but there's your lion reference. In this case of the Strength, it's like inner courage, patience, compassion, spiritual fortitude, just being able to hold on a little bit longer, you know. Ruled by Leo, gradual empowerment, so it's over a period of time. Hermit is a great card. It is ruled by Virgo. This is the Hermit card. In the case of the Hermit, it's about trusting your inner guidance, solitude, spiritual wisdom, retreat. I like to think of him as the old man that is going into the mountains, so it's over a period of time. The 10th here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is ruled by Jupiter, which of course, because Jupiter rules money, abundance, things like that, so I think it's really cool. You can see that here. It's talking about fate, karmic cycles, destiny, divine timing. Then we have the Justice card, which is ruled by Libra. And obviously, cheat sheet, there's Libra right there, which is kind of cool. Truth, karma, balance, legal matters. I get this card so much for legal stuff. So I would highly say like that is a great card if you pull it for asking questions about legalities. Like somebody who's going through things with court, or like something that has to do with being in the court of some sort, some kind of document signing, things like that. Also getting justice. It's a great card. Hangman is ruled by Neptune in modern tarot. You'll see a man that's hanging. It's kind of like being stuck too. I think it's a card that is definitely about being stuck. Surrendering to new perspectives, spiritual pause, sacrifice. Yeah, I absolutely get that. Death card, obviously, for those Scorpios out there, you already know. If you know tarot, or if you're learning tarot for the Death card is ruled by Scorpio. Transformation, endings, rebirth. I'm sure you all know this for your Scorpionic energy, and those that are learning very death and rebirth, it's a great card for that. Going through, closing a chapter. It doesn't have to be physical death. I actually don't pull this card for like if people are passing or death in that. Like if you're ever reading for people and they're like, oh, you know, is this person going to pass? I literally never get the death card for that. You know, maybe other readers do. I've never done that. There are other cards that I would think are actually more like that. The next one is Temperance. There it is, Sagittarius. That's the same angel, I think. So patience, alchemy, divine balance, integration, healing, and I'm going to put here patience, like you're actually waiting. The Devil card is ruled by Capricorn. It just is the card of imbalance. A lot of people are afraid of this card. It's just meant to be like a deep image, but it's about like things being almost like obsession, right? So this could be obsession. It could be an imbalance, pretty much what I pull that card as. I don't typically get like evil or anything connected to it, but you know, things that are just not in balance. We also have the Tower. Now this card is chaos, endings, closures, completions, and it's abrupt. It can be like having to leave a job, quit a job, endings. Like think of like closing, right? Sudden upheaval, revelation, ego collapse, breakthrough, destruction. It's ruled by Mars. Mars is movement. It's moving right now. So it's like unexpected right now. Makes sense. Another favorite card I have in the deck, always get the Star. Don't know why. I just always pull that card. It's such a good, beautiful card. It's a wish. It's wanting something. It's desiring something. I'm going to put that here too. A wish coming true. Hope, renewal, divine guidance, spiritual alignment. Like things meeting. Ruled by Aquarius. Actually, again, if you reference the card, there's Aquarius right there. Person pouring the urn. The Moon, which is a cool card. Moon is usually illusion, secrets. I'll also put that here. Secrets. And then hidden things. The Sun, which is ruled by the Sun. Success, joy. It's a really good card. Happiness, yeah. That's just what it is. And it's not like, you know, you're just thinking about a lot of these cards are over a process of thinking. It's like thinking about them without like overthinking what the meaning is behind it. So Judgment, ruled by Pluto, great card. When I think of Pluto, this is exactly the depiction that I think of as like this angel. It's like, it doesn't have to be like this beautiful and colored, because I think of Pluto a little bit less with colors. But in the case of knowledge, and it's something that knows more than we do. It's something that knows beyond what we can understand at this time. So the Judgment would be about change, decisions, success, making a choice. It's choices. And then finally, last card, really cool card, is the World. Kind of fun too with the references. These are all the fixed signs. If you didn't know, this is Scorpio. A whole rabbit hole I could talk to you guys about the eagle. But we have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio here. The World is ruled by Saturn, which is karma. So completion, mastery, fulfillment, a cycle ending, integrating. Yeah, I mean, that is some of the coolest stuff. And you can have the cheat sheet. It's in the school. If you guys aren't already, in the school, you'll go to the Cosmic Crystals. That is my group. I'll list it in the link below. Hopefully this gave you like a little fun little thing, like a little mini reading, a little insight. It's really great for 8/8, just to give you guys something to work with and have something to look forward to and just get to know tarot a little bit. I'm going to do another video talking about the other placements. So that way, if you are curious and you want to know more, I will be putting that out later. But I'm really happy that you got to share that time with me, and hopefully there will be some more awesome things in the future. Have a wonderful 8/8, and if you see us in the future, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.